Yeah. So I'm going to be onboarding our graphic design coach. He's going to be with us, Mr. Naim Usman, able to help thousands of business owners actually level up the presentation of their brand through really attractive and compelling designs. So he's going to be here tonight to also help us do the same. So let us send our favorite emojis to welcome him live with us on this challenge. So he's going to be here for day 1 and day 2 today and tomorrow. Thank you so much for doing this with us, and you have the floor, sir.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I'm super glad to be here today. I firstly want to appreciate our host, the person of Abiba Kamil, for bringing me here. So I'm super glad to be here. I want to be sure this section is being recorded, and I want to be sure if I share my screen, so the recording is actually going to be captured for people to be able to rewatch after the section. So once again, I am Naim Uthman, has been introduced to you. I am super glad to be with you tonight, and I welcome you on board to the graphic design section of this Operation Take Charge challenge. Actually, a lot has been said by her, and I believe the journey has been amazingly interesting for you. So without further ado, I'm actually going to be sharing my screen, because what we're actually here to do is that we're actually going to go practical. I've sent a couple of videos to you for you to be able to be acquainted with the basic knowledge of Canva as far as the Canva tools is concerned, introduction to Canva, a lot of things you need to know before you dabble into opening your Canva account to design anything. I understand the fact that you are here to learn how to design to promote your business. And if you want to do it, there's one thing I do tell my students or anybody who cares to listen to me. If you want to do it yourself, even though it's actually going to be very easy for you, you're actually going to cost than design cost, you must do it best. That is why you need someone who is already an expert in that field to show you, and that is why we are here today. If you haven't watched all those videos as sent as prerequisites, please go ahead and watch them. Even before you take any practical, we're actually going to be doing the next 2 days, today and tomorrow, inshallah. So please, those videos are very important. There are things you need to know. There are rules you need to know. There are principles you need to know, because if you do it well, you're actually going to get it proper. If you do it the otherwise, you are not going to get no results. I hope you're getting my point. So before you attempt any practical here, please, most importantly, if you are new to Canva, before you attempt anything, all those 7 to 6 videos I sent, make sure you watch them and you're actually going to get the best of it. So without further ado, I'm actually going to share my screen right now, and let me know if you can see my screen or if you can hear me loud and clear before we go practical, okay? Can you see my screen, please? Hello?
Yes, I think you started sharing your screen. Can see your screen. Can you see his screen?
All right. What can you see right now? I want to be sure you can really see my screen. What can you see right now? What can you see right now, please? Are we together, please? Hello? Anybody here?
You can see your screen, because I need you to be responsive. I wanted you to be the one answering that question. So your screen is very visible here. You are now on Canva. So can you see his screen?
Exactly. So I haven't confirmed that we are good to go by voice and visual, everything is said. So we're actually going to be deep diving into the reason why we are here. Like I said before, please, if you are just joining us, before you attempt this practical, make sure you watch the videos I sent earlier. They're actually going to help you moving forward. Okay, they're actually you need those videos. And even if you are not new to Canva, if you watch them, you're actually going to learn a lot as far as the videos are concerned. Now, Right now, I understand the fact that a substantial percentage of the participants of this challenge are into physical products, and that is what we're going to be discussing right now. So I believe most of you are into physical products. So I don't know if time is actually going to permit us. I prepare for you today to be able to design 2 different flyers. Those flyers are actually going to be unique yet simple. They are going to be simple yet unique and also professional. Okay. The occasion of this section is too minimal to discuss what Canva is in totality. However, I want you to stay close to me. That is why I sent all those videos I sent earlier. But believe you me, you're actually going to learn a lot here today. Now, without further ado, let's jump right on it right now. So the videos I sent are actually going to tell you how to get here. I don't need to be doing that right now. So please go and watch those videos. Now, if you want to start your design from scratch, what you need to do is just to come over to canva.com, or you can use Canva. You can download Canva on Play Store or Apple Store. But I personally, I love using browser and typing canva.com, as you can see it up here. So if you want to start your design from scratch, you click this plus button we have here, and then you select your size. It's very important I say this before we jump into the practical. That's why I'm actually saying this. When it comes to you designing on Instagram, so we have 2 different design sizes. If you come to Canva here right now, as I click the plus button, so you see custom size. I personally, I don't recommend people, no, we don't do that here using templates. We start our design from scratch because of the uniqueness. Okay. Now you come over to custom size here, and you're actually going to ask to input your own design. The first principle I shared in the video I sent you, one of the videos I sent to you, titled Basic Principle of Design, is the fact that the higher the dimension of your design, the better the quality. I see a lot of people come to me every now and then that after downloading their designs, they upload it on Instagram or whatever, or Facebook, and it looks blurry. It's because of the size of your design. The higher the dimension, the size, the better the quality. I hope you're getting my point. Oh. No. Let's go. So the higher the dimension, so the better the quality. If you know me very well, when it's come to a square design, I go by 3,200 by 3,200. As you can see it here, 3,200 by 3,200. And then you go on and you create it. So another one you can use on Instagram is 1080 by this 1350. The second option you see here, 1080 by this 1350. However, in your own case, I will want you to multiply it by 3. Exactly. Remember I told you the higher the dimension, the better the quality. This one I put at 3,002 by 3,002. Normally, Canva is going to suggest it's 1080 by 1080 for you. But I've been able to multiply it, not up to, probably yes, I think, yes, almost 3 times. Yes, I did. That's times 3 or thereabout. So that was how I got that 3,200. But if I had used 1080 by 1080, the quality won't be as high as that of 3,200. So the same thing, if you are designing for Instagram post, which is not square design, I'm actually going to show you that practically. So you must go by this 1080 by 1080 by 1350, but please multiply it by 3. Multiply it by 3. If you are using Canva Pro, you might not need to start multiplying it by 3. When you want to you download it, so you can go on and do that. So, but then let's just go on right now. I'm just showing you this if you are just getting to know Canva, how to start your design from scratch. Now, after done that, you're actually going to be taken to this canvas. This is what we call canvas, not Canva. Canva is the application. Canvas is that area, your workspace. Yeah, let me put it that way. So, and herein, you're actually going to be doing everything needed. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go straight to practical. Now, the first practical we're actually going to be doing today is what I have here. If you take a look at my screen, you see that my screen is already changed and I have this flyer here. However, take a look at this flyer very well. You'll see that I still have some here. I have one here. I have one here. Yes, and I have one here. So this is to tell you that there are different ways you can actually structure your design. If you go back to the basic principles of design, I discussed about structure there. So there are different ways you can actually structure your design. Remember that we have hundreds of people watching this right now. How are you going to be unique in your own case so that what Mr. A put out, Mr. B won't do the same thing? That's why I gave you these varieties of things. But if you know how to design the first one, which I'm actually going to show you right now, others are actually going to be very easy for you. The only thing is just for you to do, okay, do I want to structure it to the left, to the middle, to the center? How do I want to put this? How do I want to put that? So please pay close attention to me right now. Remember, if you're just starting on your own, what I showed you here is what you're actually going to do for you to get to this canvas. We have a common. This canvas we have here. But in my own case, because I want to be able to, for you to see how we are actually moving, I'm actually going to create a new page here by clicking the plus button I have here. So then I create a new page. Now you can see right now that what I had here is what I have here right now. So now this is the blank page we have right now. Now what do we need to do? I'm not here to show you how to use to teach you, okay, what this for, what this for. Please go back to those videos. Please. I'm begging you. Now, what do we need to do? Firstly, let's set our background. And for we to do that, we come over here and we go over to photos. Yes, exactly. So we come over to photos and then we search for what we're looking for. For the purpose of this flyer, so coming over here right now, I search white. Yes, that's what I search. Treat Canva as a search engine, and you're actually going to get what you're looking for. Treat Canva as a search engine like Google, wherever, and Bing, and you're actually going to get what you're looking for. I'm looking for white background. You can write white background, white, whatever, but then I wrote white. Very simple. Now, you see this hamburger button I have here. Call it hamburger button. These 3 lines I have here. If you're using Canva Pro, you might not need all this, or Canva I do, you might not need to do this. But if you're using free accounts, in order for you not to make mistakes, because if you go on and you click any, let me go back. If you go on and you click anything, for example, right now, for every element, picture, or whatever, this time I'm looking at sign, but then let's just go. For every element or pictures or wherever you see Edu or Pro, if you are not on Pro, please do not use them. They are actually going to ask you to pay when you are trying to download, or you won't even, they're actually going to ask you to pay for that particular element or image, or they will ask you to go Pro for a month or for a year. So for you to be safe, because I used Canva for over 2-3 years and I made millions with it. Even before I started using Canva Pro. This is me telling you right now, whether you're using Canva Pro, you're using Canva Free, I am here for you. Do not panic. You don't need to go Pro. However, probably if I see your participants, I might pick 1 or 2 from you to be able to use my own Pro account for like, can I give you that? Let's say 3 to 4 months. If I'm impressed with your participation as far as my class is concerned, let's see, might even increase it to 5. So let's see how you're actually going to make me proud as far as this can, and you make our host as well proud. Now, if you want to be specific about what you use, you come over to this hamburger button here, and you come over here to free. Just click free. You see the price. Click free, and then you come over to done here. You click done. You can see right now everything we have here, we now have for free. You can use them if you are even free or whatever. So you see what we have here right now as we have it. So we can now say, okay, which one do we need to use here? Okay, which one? I'm not sure the one I use in particular, but then let me see if I can say the one I use. But it doesn't matter. Just go on and use one, and you are good to go. Actually good to go. So clicking it right now. Now, let me show you something. Right now. This is one way you can set your background. Then you come over here. You click. You see what I clicked? I haven't picked the picture. Is it the one I use? I haven't clicked the picture. Now you come over to set image as background. So you can see right now we've actually set it as what? As our background. But I want to be very sure. There's one thing I want to show you right now. I want to be sure of what I use. Now, I want to check the name. Oh, why this? Shouldn't be this. Now, this is the name. Let me see if I search for this name. Don't let me waste our time. Whatever you use as your background, just make sure that the reason why I'm actually using this is just, I don't want it to be plain. I'm getting my point. Now, here's what I want to do right now. I want to come over to click here right now, then come over to, just click it once. I'm not copying it. Then come over to transparency. I want to reduce the transparency a bit. Yes. Let me put it as 60. I don't just want it to be plain, but if you take a look at it, you will see that it is not plain. There is something that is, there's texture. It's like I use the texture there. Now, that is the first thing I actually want to set. The next thing I want to do right now is just to go to element. I want to be true with the background. So go to element right now, and I'm actually going to search arc. Yes. It could be arc, it could be circular arc or whatever. Let me search for arc right now. Let me search for segment arc. Segment arc. You think of the ways you can actually go and put every element together, the elements you need to use. Remember, just think of anything you deem fit to have on your design and search for it. You're actually going to get it. So you can see what I have here right now. Which one should we go for? Okay, let's go for this one we have here. So you can see the one we have here. I've actually clicked it and I have this with. What I want to do for me right now, you see this icon I have here, got so good. You can see that is it annotation or what is it called? Being shown, that red like something being shown on my screen. That is to show you where I'm actually pointing. So I want to make sure that it is straightened. Probably it's I thought, let me just check. 20 minutes gone. But let's just go. I love to teach in detail. I want you to know everything. Now, see what I'm about to do right now. From here right now, I will be increasing it because I want it to cover. You start see where we are going. See what I'm about to create right now. This is the arc I'm about to create. But it's very small. What do I need to do? I just need to keep on increasing it. You see how I'm increasing it? So once you see that it goes out, please, are we together, please? I want to be sure I'm online. Are we together, please? Hello?
You're online.
All right, cool. So you can see how I'm
Together.
all right. You can see how I'm increasing it. So, but then I want you to pay close attention to the numbers, so the figures showing beneath here. You see those figures? I want you to pay close attention to it. So once you see that width at 10,000 or whatever, just leave it, okay? And then come over to position. Come over to position. Come over to alignment. Come over to center. Can you see? I'm not okay. Now come over to center and then draw it down. Can you see right now? So I drew it down a bit. So if you take a look at here right now, I'll be able to click the background. You see, I didn't cover it up like this. So I'll be able to click the background if I need to do anything with the background. Now, what we need to do right now is just to change the color of this. See how I was able to turn that small arc to this big arc by increasing it, because we do not have this size of arc. Probably I didn't know the right keyword to search for at the moment. Okay, so what we need to do now, we come over here. All these tools are very simple. Please go watch those videos. They're actually going to help you. So what I need to do right now is just to come to this icon. I call it icon. So to this color I have here, and change the color to red. Now let me show you how to change this color. So once you click on it, you will see all these things we have here. So you come over here, see this arrow up button. So you won't see anything here. The reason why I'm seeing all these colors here, that these are colors I've used in this design, is because I've used them. So you can come over here and select your colors. However, if you have color code you might want to use. So let me show you how to use color code. This is color code right now. This is the red color I use. And this here. And this here. So let me now go back. Let me go back. We have yellow. So if you want to use blue, you can come over here and see if the color, if the shade of blue you want to use is here. You can see right now, but I don't want to use blue. Now, another thing I need to tell you here is the color you use is actually going to be determined by your brand color. Remember, this is a pseudo brand. There's no like quality watches. This is a pseudo. You can see I didn't even put logo there in. Okay. So now, the color you're actually going to be combining, it's going to be determined by your brand color if you have a brand color. I'm getting my point. So now, let's assume our brand color is yellow and red. Now, I come over here right now. This is the color. I come over to colors. I click this, the first one I have here. So then I come over here, I click this, and then I place this one there. That is how to use a color code. And therein, we have that. Now, let's jump right into this. Now, let's assume I have a logo. How do I import my logo? If you've watched this video, this shouldn't be new to you. But then, let me still help you. So you come over to upload here. You come over to upload. Do I have any logo here that we can use? Okay. I own Dodolicious Dodokiri. It's a 21st century made Dodokiri with a taste that makes a difference. 21st century packed Dodokiri, so to say. So right now I have it here. Let's assume I don't have it in my Canva already. So what I need to do, just come over to upload files, come over to device, and then look for your logo. Come over to file, look for your logo. So let me see if I can search. Okay, let me search Dodolicious. And then I click my logo and I bring my logo in. So you see it's actually going to be doubled right now. So I bring my logo in. I hope you can see it. I want to use this to show you how you can choose color from your logo. Let's take this color back. I didn't plan to teach you all this, but then when I teach, I don't like holding back. Now, this is your logo right now. You've imported your logo into Canva. Let's use this pseudo logo. You've imported your logo, you reduce it, and you want to place it where you want to place it. So you come to position. You can use your hand, but then because you are center now, because using hand might be a bit cumbersome and tedious for you. So that is why I'm showing you how to do all this position and nudge. It's actually going to help you. Now, let's assume I want to pick red color from this logo right now. What do I need to do? I come over here right now. I come over to colors. Click this arrow up button. And then you come down here. So Canva is for every picture you upload into Canva, Canva is actually going to extract every color there in. You see the first background we uploaded as image. You can see photo color. So you can see them here, all the shades of white and something like that. And then the second one, red, green, and other colors we have here. So let's assume we want to use that red. We just click it this way and we have that shade of red. Is that clear? I hope we are together. So I just quickly show you that how to extract color from wherever you actually do. Now let's start. Let's make this thing look like what we have here right now. So let's come back here. I want to go back to my color. Oh, I need that shade of red. Where is it? Go. Okay, this is it. Now, perfect. Now we need to come over to text right now. We want to bring in text. I'm not sure we'll be able to cover 2 flyers today. So we want to bring in text. But then we want to bring in. I forgot to off my WhatsApp notification. I always do that before coming in. Okay, now come over to text. You come over to add a headline. Yes, because we are adding headline. So once you click add the headline, you're actually going to see this. Because of time, I always love to copy because I don't want to be typing. I always love to copy whatever it is I want to copy. So I have it here already, my clipboard. So I just drop it. Now dropping it right, then you tap your screen and it's actually going to take you to, you can see how scattered and tattered it is. No. We don't like this. The first thing we need to do is just to change our font. Come over to font here. And then you click this arrow up button, then you search Montserrat. That's the font we want to use. Montserrat. So I think I use Classic, Montserrat Classic. Did I write it finishly? We're going to go. Montserrat Classic. By me. Waiting to Montserrat. Classic is not showing you. But then let's go for Montserrat. Okay. You now click this arrow. Let me go back. Click after searching Montserrat, you click this arrow in front of it. Then you come over to, you see time, you see this. Let's go for bold and see it's actually going to give us what we're looking for. Bold. Come on, no time. Okay, extra bold. Let's go for bold. Now, we've changed the font. Now, font size. The font size you're actually going to be using is 165. Yes, 165. Because you have to be moderate with the size you're using. Okay, you can see what we have here right now. So 165. But then another thing we still need to use here is the color. Now we're actually going to be going for our red color again. Another thing we still need to do is just to come to format. Yes. Now we say, okay, how do we really want it to look? Okay, we want it to this side. Now we have left. All these things are in those videos. We have left align, text alignment, center, block, and right. But then let's continue. Another thing we still need to do is we come over to spacing. Yes, line spacing after formatting. So line spacing right now, I want you to pay close attention to what I'm about to do right now. You see, this thing is now look from this edge to this edge. I don't want that to be. So what I need to do right now is just to give this minus 53 and then 0.95. All these things are very important to 0 point. This is where you know professional designers and those wannabe designers. Now, see what we are doing right now. What I want to do right now is just to make sure that from this edge here right now, I want to shrink it to give me 2 lines. I hope someone is following me. Then bring it somewhere around this place. Yes, bring it somewhere around this place. So another thing I still want to do is just to make sure that it goes in a little again. Now, if you are designing and it's giving you a headache, you see how I zoom my screen. You zoom it for it to be able to do whatever it is you want to do. So I don't want to put any space in front of that C. That was what I did there. So let's have it that way right now. Another thing I want to use here is, we're talking about alert. Okay. Another thing we want to do is just to come to formats. Yes. And put everything in capital letter. Putting it in capital letter right now, you can see now that the structure has changed. So what we need to do again? You come back, do the same thing. And then So another thing I want to do right now is, because of that alert, you need to create some sense of imagery when you are designing. Okay, alert. Okay, you want to call people's attention to something. What do you need to do? Okay, put an alarm or whatever icon there in. Now, for you to be able to do that, you come over to elements the same way you search for hack, and you search. What should I need to search there? Can I search alarm or alert? Alarm bell sound. Okay, alarm. Come on. 30 minutes gone. What's happening? Okay. Alarm bell. Okay. Let me search that. Alarm bell. Again, you need to understand that whenever you see a do or pro, you can't use it as a free user. So let me come over to see all right now. Coming over to see all, I can come over to this and look for free, then click done, and then we see, okay, which one can we use? I think the first one. Yes, click the first one. Come on, no time. Why are you taking me to this page? Now I want to show you something right now, how you can move elements from one page to another, or wherever it is, from one page to another. Then you just move it this way, you drop it, voila, we have it here. So we come over to the color right now, we change that color to this color. Then you increase it from the edge, you bring it somewhere around this place. Let me increase this. And voila, you have it. Now, see, I want to do something right now. I want to do something right now. So I want to click this. Now click these 3 dots I have here. Come to select multiples. What I'm doing right now is I'm actually I want to group everything together. And then let me go back. Okay, you can see one selected, multiple, then select this again and then group. So it will give me avenue to move it here and there right now. You can see what I have here. I want to do something here. Come over to this font here. Yes, it is not as thick as what I want. No, am I the one? Yes, no. It's not as thick as what I'm looking for. Then come over to font. Font Serrat. Then go again. Now let's use extra bold. This thing will distort this thing now. Alhamdulillah. So you can see what I have here right now. So for me to be able to centralize it right now, I come over to position and then align, center. It has to be centralized. You can't have it this way and say you have designed when you are designing to the center. So you must have it this way. So and that's the reason why I closed this T I have here, because I don't want, because if I didn't close that T and it this shape extend to this place, it won't be well centralized. So all this thing, Ogba Opolo, I hope you're getting my point. So it's logical and you have to apply that logic. Now we have that right now. Now, depending on whatever you're actually selling, I'm not sure if there's a way you can actually communicate me textually. So I want to know the business you are in. So I should have done that before we get started. But then regardless of the product you're actually selling, you can use this to say, yeah, it is abaya, it is cake, it is chin-chin, it is cupcake or wherever, it is phone, accessories or wherever. So everything I put here. So you are Abiba Kamil, you are the one recording. I want to be sure you are capturing my screen, please. I know one here. Please, are you capturing my screen? So now we come over here right now. We see, okay, what I use here, I just use this product. This product I have here. How do you import your own logo? How do you import your own logo? I mean, your own product into Canva. The same way we did when we imported our logo. So you just come to upload here and then you import your logo. Yes, you import your logo. But I don't have any product here.
Yeah, it may not record your screen.
What do you say?
Is it that if I'm recording from here, it may not record your screen?
I'm actually not sure, but then maybe you are seeing what I'm saying.
I'm seeing what you are saying, but I don't want your straight.
I think we are good to go. If that is the case, I think we are good to go. All right. So, I didn't have any products yet. Let me see. Money products go come. No, but then let me import the product for you. There are 2 different ways you can do this. You can either use brand. You can either use frame, or you use what's it called? Your products. Go. Now, how to use the products? Go. Let's assume this is come on. Let me go back. Let me come to photos. The photos I used here. Listen to them. I want to show you 2 different ways you can actually do this. This is the first approach. You just let's assume you just uploaded your logo. I mean your products. Now you can come over here and do it this way. You can see what I'm doing. Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. Now you come over to corner and you cornered it. You can see what I'm doing. So you cornered it. So the corner I used there in is, I think 100 is okay. Then you come over to, I want to go back and show you, to style. You want to add border width. You click the first one. You come over here. You make it, is it 8 or 4? Okay, let's make it 8. How you want it to be. I mean, the level of thickness. Then we come over to border color and you change the color to white or yellow or wherever it is you want to change it to. So you can see what I have here right now. So this is what I have here. So this is one way you can actually do this. So the other way you can still, the other way around is just for you to come over to element. Now coming over to element, you go back. Now you go to frames. You go to frames. You scroll down, you can see frames. Then you see all. So when you see all, you click once again to see the frame of your choice. Oh. And then you can go on and select any one of your choice. You can see, okay, you want to select this one. So after selecting it, you can also increase or decrease as the case may be. Then you can come over to photos right now and you just bring in photo now. I'll just bring it wherever it is you want to import here. Okay, let me bring this one in. You can now just draw it on top and Viola, so you have it. So the same way we did for, okay, the corner, the this and the that, the border, so you can do it for that one too. So I just use this to show you how you can actually do that as well. So let's assume we are actually done with this right now. So the next thing I want to do right now is I want to duplicate what I have here. Yes, I'm actually going to duplicate this. Because of the settings I did. You see all the settings I did. I want to maintain. I don't want to be doing everything again. But then I need to remove this, click on it and delete it. So we have only this right now. But then before I go, I want to be able to maintain the font size I want to use for the other thing I want to bring in here. So and that font is actually going to be 105 or 106, as the case may be. You have to be moderate with the use of your font, use of your everything. But then I don't want to put everything in capital letter. So I want to come to format. I mean, yes, I don't want to put everything in capital letter. I don't want to put it. Yeah. So now I want to come over here to edit right now and then type anything I want to type. For the purpose of time, I just want to bring in wherever it is I want to bring in. Now again, I still need to go and format it too. Now I want to come to Montserrat. It's too tiny for me. And then come over here and use, I can use bold. Can I use, no, let me use semi-bold. Yes, I want to use semi-bold. Then I want to come over to color and change it to black. Please pay attention. So you come over here, you pay attention. You come over here. So we can see, you see your own black at beneath here. Now, I want to make sure that it is splitted into 3. Then come over to format. And then you centralize, yes. Then you bring it somewhere around this place. I'm not done with the structure of my design, so I just want you to see how it's being done. Another thing I want to do here is, because order today and enjoy 25% discount. So I want to highlight, I want to change the color for today and 25%. Please pay close attention. Come on. There is more to learn. You see what I did right now? So you click on it and then you target the word you want to highlight. Then you press and hold it. Beg, no stress me. This thing won't work. Oh. Readily, it has been bolding. That is the problem I'm having right now. Everything has been bolding. But then let me show you how you can actually change the color. Yes. You change the color to this, and then we come over to 25 again. So you change the color again. So you see that is being sorted. Now, what is the next step for us to do? So the next step for us to do right now, you can see that everything is forming. When you are trying it, you won't get it the same way I'm getting it. If you are just learning how to use it, it will stress you. But then if you don't give up, you'll get something out of it. But if you give up, now you fuck up. Now, so I want to be able to create other varieties of products as well, even though our main sales target is this particular one we have. But then I want to be able to create another one for people to see as, okay, we see how this, we have that. Or if you have them in different varieties, different colors. So Let me shift this here. There is one thing I need to show you here, and I believe the reason why I didn't show you earlier is I believe I have them in those videos. If you take a look at it, you will see this dotted line wrapped around somewhere around this dotted square line here. So that is what we call margin. Remember when we are in school, our teacher, most of them in primary school or nursery school, they will always beat us. If you write beyond the margin or above the margin, you're gonna chop cane. And the same thing here. Most of the time, many people, if you are designing, oh my God, I talk too much. But then, because I want you to learn, you want to design, you are putting your this thing here, abba, kilo day now. So you need to maintain that space. That margin must be there. That margin must be there. Normally, when I'm designing, I always maintain, when I put this line on, I always maintain, let me have it here. If you have your design here, it's actually going to make sense. But then, it depends on other structures of design you actually, let me switch. So it depends on the other structure of design you're actually using as well. But then for this design, I just want to move it out there a bit. Now, let me show you how you can actually get it, because you might not get that line from your own hand. So you see that three dots, so to say, I clicked. So you click it, you come to settings, and you show margin. You see now there's no margin again. There's no way I can detect where I'm actually going to put it. So I just need to click it again, come to settings, and then come to show margin. You can see the margin right now. So the design is scatter. No problem. Just see me and see what I'm about to do. So I come over here right now, reduce it a bit. Am I cool with what I have here? Maybe not, maybe yes. But then let's just have it that way. Now I want to come over here right now because I reduce it. So my settings are actually going to change. So my corner, I want to change the corner to 57. Yes, it can be 100 again. So 57. So you can see what I have here right now. So again, I want to duplicate it. You see, click this. This plus button is duplicate button. So I have this here right now. I'm trying to maintain, no, go back. I'm trying to maintain some margin here, but it's giving me a headache. Hey. So now I duplicate the third one. But there is something I want to show you here because I want you to get the best. I want to show you a magic here. Now click this plus button here. Now come over here. Just draw it. Let's assume. Now as I'm drawing it, you see that dotted line showing at the top, at the middle. That is to show you that it is well placed. They are aligned. So if I click another duplicate button right now, you see what is going to happen right now. It's going to set it for me. Right now, nothing can tell me. The space between here and here are equal. Those spaces are equal. They are equal. Now, in a situation whereby they are not equal, maybe you're wearing so your hand is shaky and the likes. Now, let me now show you how you can actually get equal space. Because it's not okay that you now have it. Why would you have it like this? You have three things in an array, and then you have it this way. No, now, wrong now. So what you need to do is just to come over here right now. Oh my God. A momento. We still have a lot to cover. So you come over here right now. You click this here. You click this. You click this. You click this. Make sure you select the three all together, and then you come over to position. You come over to spacing, and you tidy up. I told you, they are not equal. I told you they are equal. They are evenly spaced, evenly aligned. If that is not the case, so this place will be telling me if they are vertically aligned, horizontally aligned, and well tidy up. That is why I don't have anything here. So that is how to go about it. I would have scattered everything to show you, but then time no deal. Now you can see what I'm doing right now. Then I can go on and group everything together right now. Can you see what I'm doing? So go on and group everything together. So another thing I need to show you here right now is if I want to replace the images in all this, I just click it, come to replace, come over to photos. If you have it under upload, so you select under upload, under photos. So I have it here. I can say, okay, let me go for this. Okay, For the second one, replace. Let me go for this. Now for the third one, I come over here, replace. What should I go for? What should I go for? Okay, I think I have another one here. Okay, let me go for this. And then you can see I have them here. There is something I did here, and I want to show you. You see, I put brand, size, color here. So in your own case, if you have different brands, you can okay, this brand, this one is Rolex, this one is Apple Watch, this one is this one is that. So you can put it there. So if it is shoe, you can put the shoe the shoe size. If it is color, the same product but different color, you can okay, this is blue, this is white, that is another one I put there. You see, I didn't have it there, but I intentionally put this here just to show you varieties of things you can actually do. Somebody should clap for me. So that's being said, now let's come back to what we are actually doing here. So again, I want to come over here, duplicate this because I want to maintain that style and composure I'm actually working with. Then change the color to white because that is what we want to change it to there. And then come over to font size. Now what I'm bringing in right now, so the font size is actually going to be 60. Yes, it's actually going to be 60. And that is what we call hierarchy. So what do you want them to see first? How do you want them to see it? Then you keep on using that hierarchy. So, by the way, excuse me, come over to edit. So that thing I'm bringing in, I still have it. Yeah, quality watches for quality men. Yeah. So I have it there right now. What I need to do is just to come over here, come over to format, everything in capital. Let me bold it. Do I need to? I don't want it to be that bold. So I want to be able to maintain the why Monstrous Classic is here and I can't find it here. Hey. Okay now. So come over here. Regular, no. Semi-medium. Bold. Let me use semi-medium. Yes, let's maintain semi-medium. So let's maintain semi-medium. But another thing I want to do here is I want to come over and this spacing here. I'm not sure I'm okay with what I have there. So this spacing I have here. So I want to adjust this one a bit. Now we're heading somewhere. The next thing we need to do, I'm going to arrange everything. It is scattered the way it is. So the next thing I need to do is just come to element, go back from shape. Yes, go back from shape, go back from frame, so to say. Now select this shape I have here. You see this shape, the second one. So selecting the shape, I want to come over here, reduce it a bit. Come over here. Now I want to zoom my screen. Please pay attention. So I want to zoom my screen. Change the color to yellow color. Let me show you the color code of that yellow color. This is the color code FFD700. I believe I've shown you this for the red before now. So that is it. E40A0A. Yeah, perfect. Now let's get back to you can see that this thing is moving. No, if you don't want it to move, just click it, then click this and then lock it. Lock, just lock it down. It will move again. Now I come over here right now. We come over to style. We come over to this. We come over to corner. So the corner, I want to give it something like this. Then this style, 4. Then I want to change the border to white. Perfect. Now what I want to do right now is I want to come over here, bring this somewhere around this place. Then select your price. $30,000. So that is the price I want to select, and that font size is actually going to be 91. So 91. The font size is going to be 91. So the first one is bigger than. Oh yeah, sure. So then you come over here and you place it properly. To me, for this shape is too big for it. Come on. See, you have to be patient. So, ẹni máa jẹyin àpáta, àbomi àpáta ni, oníwẹ̀nu àké o. He will want to drink the rock water will not what? Somebody should tell me, please. So, we come over here right now. I can say, okay, let me bold it. It's already bolding. Let's leave it that way. I want to strike it out because this is the before price. Yes, before price. You know how this thing works now, all this price strategy and the likes. So we need to strike it out. How do we do that? We come over to format. You see this S we have here. You strike it out. Another thing you still need to do if you want that stroke to go beyond that 0 and that naira. So just put space. Just put space in front and put space. Why are you giving me this headache? Please, the reason why we are teaching you with smartphone is just because we understand not everybody has laptop. Please, your work is actually going to be easier using laptop because broader screen, you just flex here and there. I hope I get my point. But then if you don't have phone, use what you have to get what you want. And that is what I'm teaching you right now. So you can see what I have here right now. So you make sure that it's well centralized, well placed. You can't put it this way. I won't take this from you. No. Yeah, you can't put it this way. You can't put it this way. We'll fight. So now let me show you another secret. You can actually align this thing. Somebody should clap for me. So you select multiple. You select this. You select this. Select this. Select multiple. Select it, and then come over to position. I'm showing you this because your hand might be shaky, this and that. You can even see my own hand. It's not as if it were too long. So you come over to center and middle. Can you see the magic? Please, I haven't done that. Just group everything. No day stress yourself again. Group everything. Then you come over here. You move it out a bit. Then you duplicate it. Then you come over here, right now. You can see me right now. You can see that it is well aligned with what I have here. Now I just click here right now and come over to edit and then change it to the amount I want it to be for, which is it 25,000 or 22,000? Whatever, Jerry. What do Google say? Are they selling this watch? Now, what do I need to do? I just need to come over, take this off. You can see what is happening right now. So just because of what I put in front and in the back, so I need to remove them. The space. Come on. I don't cause trouble for myself. I don't cause delay for myself. Okay, let me ungroup. If that will be the issue. Beg, no distress me. Oh my God. Time. This is what I'm telling you. See how this thing is stressing me too. Me will be a bologbo for Canva design. So that is to tell you that you just need to keep calm. Whatever is worth doing well. Whatever is worth doing, it's worth doing well. You see now, I brought it up for me to be able to see it very well. So I now need to go back and take it back. I actually don't know why this thing is happening. But then, no be me you go shame. I go just delete you and do something else. Now, come back here. Then we click this, then put our naira. I don't get time, Jerry. 25,000 or whatever. So, coming over here right now, I want to bring it here. Format. I want to bolding it. If it's even okay for it to be well bolding than the first one, then I maintain my size, font size. 91. And I have it there. So you can see what I have right now. But one thing I want to do is just to make sure that I group everything together. Yes, I love it because when I'm about to be restructuring my design, you see, I'm trying to click it, it's not clicking. Now I zoom, I'm able to click it. That's another logic there. So zoom, 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 zoom. So we're heading somewhere, and I believe you're actually seeing what we are doing. We're heading somewhere. It's almost 10. We are heading somewhere. We are heading somewhere. Now watch me. Watch me, please. I need this. I don't need to be going here and there. Anything you have here, anything you need, if you have it before, just use whatever you have. But then, I want to delete this. I don't want to skip that. Let me show you what I just did right now. When you have any element down below here, you won't be able to see the duplicate button, the delete button. Let me show you this. I click something at the middle here right now. I click something at the middle. You see, I have comment, duplicate, delete, and this one I have it. But anything coming below here right now, you see, I have it here, but below here, I don't have it because it's moving towards the below. But I need it. I want to delete something at the top. What I need to do, just zoom. No, just zoom it. Do I have it now? Yes, I do. Just click it and delete it. Now let's move further. I hope someone is following me. You see what I did there right now. So coming over here right now, I want to space it out. Put this here. Now, before the first thing I need to do is just to make sure that it is well centralized. These things are very important, please. Aligned, centered. Now, what I want to do right now is I want to style it out. Firstly, change the color. It's actually going to be white. Is it white? Yes, white. Now, the border color, I want to give it yellow. The border style, so what do I need to have there? So the border style is actually going to, border width is actually going to be 10. It's going to be 10. The curve is going to be 300. You delete what you have here and you put it 300. Now I have what I need here. So let me bring it down a bit. Another thing I want to do is just to duplicate this I have here. So I can still use this thing. So you can use this more here to duplicate it. And duplicating it, I just want to see all these things. You must look for a way to make your design unique. This thing I did here is just uniqueness. Someone might be wondering, how was he able to do this thing? Now the ticket I won't show you now. Please pay attention, okay? Now who no pay for this challenge? Now he lose. Now see what I'm about to do right now. So you see that thing, that particular thing I did. See how I'm doing it. Once you hack how to generate ideas, believe you me, you're good to go. So you come over to corner right now. Now the corner is actually going to be 77. We can make it 30. We can make it 300 again. It's going to be 77. That is too big for me. I could just leave it this way, but then I just want it to be unique. I wanted it to be unique, and that was the logic. So the border style, yes, the border style, I want to increase it. The border width, so to say, I want to increase it to 26 or what? Yes. Now, I'm actually going to change the border color from yellow to the background color, which is red. Can you see what I did right now? It's as simple as that. Remember, it is not well centralized. No, now we are not done yet. So we come over here right now. We come over to alignment and you center. Simple. I hope someone is following me. We're actually moving. So I think I made sure that it goes beyond a bit. Yes. Now, what I want to do right now, for me to be able to move them here around there, select multiple group. I love grouping my thing. Select multiple group. Now, coming over here right now, I want to come over here. Right now, then come over to color, change the color to black. Then input, come over here. So come over here right now. Do I still have all these things here? Oh, they're gone. my this thing is gone. It's almost an hour. Yes, my clipboard is gone. So just my phone number, whatever it is there. So I come over here and put at quality watches. Yeah, perfect. Quality watches. When you are designing anything to the bottom here, it's going to stress you. So that's why I always say VU system. But then I don't want to be stressed. That was why I brought it to the top. Now let's format everything at the top right now. So I want to make sure that it's bold. Yes. I don't want it to be everything in capital. Yes, quality watches. I love it the way it is. Then I want to make sure that it is aligned to my left hand side. But then all the space in front of it, I don't want it. So I just want to make sure that it's gone. Now, I'm going to duplicate it right now. Duplicate it. Delete care. I'm going to duplicate it. No, why am I deleting? Feel like say on God, the wire me. So we come over to edit right now. Please, somebody should talk, please. Now only me they talk since 070. Somebody should talk. So are we together, please? So I love the class when it's interactive, so to say. You can see I'm very jovial when it's come to teaching. So I want you to be giving me back as well. Even if it's going to be one person. So my people are not talking. I really are tired. The class is boring. So we come over to let me go check.
Yeah, we there with you.
Okay. All right, cool. So what I want to do right now is to maintain the font size. Let me increase it a bit. Yes, because I want people to see my phone number and say this as well. So let's use 70. 70. Let me show you a secret. Yeah, all those things. I'm giving you too much, but then all thanks to Abiba. Now, you come over here right now. I want to give you a secret right now. You see the size I input here. I don't want to go over and start inputting again. Even if I want to, everything I did here, the bold, the alignment, the this and that. If I want to maintain it for this as well, this is what I'm going to do. Just come over here, click these 3 dots, come over to copy style, and just click where I want that thing to be copied. You be style copy logari, then you click it. So you can see right now that they are now of equal size. But then we are not done yet. You need to make sure that it is. Alaye Gojo. You can see what I have there right now. This thing I have now is just because I use copied. Can you? I beg you, take it away, Jari. We are not taking it away, so I know what to do. I just duplicate it and discard you. So just discard you. Now, another thing we want to do right now is just to bring in call icon, and then those things beautifies your Instagram icon. And how do we get that? You come over to elements, and you search for call. Remember, if you are using free Canva, always use filter. Call the meta. So call. Apologies to the non-Yorubas, please. So the call, so you can see it here, the one I have here, this particular one I have here. So it is free. You don't see Edu, you don't see Pro, just click it. Not be every time you go the use filter like that. Now, because I want to use 2 different elements right now, I want to use 2 different elements, and I want to maintain the same size. See what I'm about to do. The first one, you brought it in. You can go on and firstly change the color. Black. Change it to red. That's what I want. Now, I won't change the size here because I want to change everything together. it is unprofessional for you to have shapes of different size on this in the same array. Then I search for Instagram. Can't find the meant. Instagram. So you search for Instagram. Then we look for which one is free. This first one is free. Yeah, this one we have here, this one. Then you come over and you change the color as well. Now, I want you to see what I'm talking about right now. So I want to move it sideways. Now, just select the both together and then reduce from the edge. You can see I'm reducing the size at the same time. Yeah. If you are reducing and it's not allowing you to reduce again, but then you still want to reduce, but the thing no agree, what do you need to do? I beg zoom. Anything that is disturbing you, just zoom. You can see how it's going right now. So you have to be moderate with everything you use. Coming over here right now, no, this icon is too big. Putting it in front of my phone number or whatever it is I'm actually having there, I still need to increase those. So I can say, okay, I think it's okay the way I have it right now. To me, it is too big. Yori. Now, let me see. Take out this small line. Let me leave it this way. Now, I bring it in right now. No. So I want to bring it there right now. I want to bring this one too. Bring it here. See, all this alignment is very important. You see that 2020 showing? That 2020 is showing you that, okay, the space between the first icon here and the 0 of 070 is the same thing between the Instagram icon and art quality, that first art. Then I leave it. All those things are very important. You cannot afford to have the one here. I don't want to. Then don't go, seriously. So we're still going to be meeting tomorrow. Maybe today I did teach you everything. I just love to express myself and give you everything you need, whether you pay for it or it is free. Even if you watch this one, this first one I gave you, they are my free section. You see how I pour out myself there in. So you go and you group it. So this one too, you come over here and you group it. Another thing you still need to know is you come over to nudge here because it won't go where you have it this way. No, that is not well aligned now. So you come over here. You see that line showing? That line showing. I just show you that it is well aligned. So you come over here right now. You come over here. You select it. And then you group. Perfect. Now what do we need to do? We just bring it down. And voila, we are done with this design. Seriously, I really must tell you, we are done with the design. Then you just bring it here. This one too. You bring it here. And you make sure they are aligned. You see this line, this purple or whatever line showing, that is alignment line. You see it showing here. Going over to the icon, Instagram handle and Instagram icon, that is to show you that that is to show you that you can see undo and redo. If you make mistake, you undo, you redo. Now, if your hand is shaking, you can always use nudge. You see my nudge showing? So that shows that they are now properly aligned. I hope someone is following me and I hope you are actually enjoying this. So that is going to the extreme for me. I can say, okay, no be you I want. Now who we beat, now who they cry. Okay, it is no more multiple. Wow. Person we no get mad. Go wise past me. Now, you see what I'm gonna do right now? So I want to move it down a bit. So something in me is telling me this is not well placed. And me, I always pay attention to every detail. Ungroup it. Now come to position. No, now me do. You can. So it is well placed now. I can now go on and group right now. Group. So see, this design we are designing is very simple, very, very simple. So there are complex designs, but then you just need simple design. Nobody to sell your product. This one, no food like this. So here right now we have what we have here, but then it is not well aligned. No, it's not well aligned. Now let's align everything right now. So for this logo, we can say no be the delicious with the sell here, but then you can see, okay, let's put it that way. This one, let's shift it a bit, and then you can see right now this dotted line from top to bottom showing you that it is well aligned. Now let's see, let's cross check if there is. You can see center. So another thing we still need to check is this we have here. You need to check that it's aligned to the bottom of this particular one we have here. Yes. If you see very well, let me zoom it. You see that there is this line, dotted line showing beneath them. Right to tell you that they are properly aligned. And even if it come over and take a look at it here, you see this alignment line we have here, and this alignment line we have here, it's cut somewhere around this place and then cut somewhere around this place. That show you that that one too is well aligned. So what else do I need to show you here? So this one and this one, I love to group everything together. I want to group everything together. Now, I've been able to group everything together. Then I want to come over here right now to be able to show that, okay, they are well aligned with, you see that line as well. But then I want to bring it down a bit. So right now, I want to come over here and make sure that this one too is aligned to the center of this. Can you see to the clock at the center? And this one too, it must align to the one at the center. All those, we can't have it this way now. How will you have it this way? It's not making sense. So it has to align with the content here. Alignment is very important. Always pay attention to them. So you can see what we have here right now. Isn't this beautiful? Let me now remove my margin and see the beauty of what we have right now. Let me remove my margin. You can see what we have. See how beautiful this thing is looking right now. Now I want you to do something for me. Firstly, this is what I always tell my students. Give me the way I just gave you. This particular one I gave you as your assignment, give me the way I gave you. That will tell me that, okay, what I taught you, you really understand it, understood it as far as the case may be. And then you were able to replicate what I gave you. And then the second one is actually going to be that you use this approach as well by probably tweaking it to your own taste, your color, your whatever. And then you give me something I'm actually to sell your own products. I know you are a business owner, yes, and you have products you want to sell, regardless, even if it is a buyer or this and that. So we can say, now let's compare and contrast. The only difference we can have here is the height, is the height of our designer and that. So then we can actually adjust that. And this one too. No, I bet you now, but then I believe this one is okay the way I have it. So another thing here I want to make sure there is the alignment. I want it to align with the top of this thing as well. Please, all those things are very important. Just pay close attention to them. And in no time, you'll see yourself doing amazingly well as far as designing to sell your own product is concerned. So, and there we have it. You can see what we have here, and you can see what we have here. Now, another one I showed you is this one. If you can, your brand, the size, the color, and you see this one too here. So play around it. The same content I put here is the same one I put here. Can you see it? But then see the structure, see the difference. And this one, see how I did this one too. So I just placed everything here and there. Remember, we have hundreds of people watching this. Be unique about what you do. But most importantly, I want to see this first. This is your first assignment. This particular one I showed you here. Now your second assignment is you using the same approach to design something for yourself. So I don't know how you handle your assignments if you have a pending assignment, but then I want to see this before next class, and you must submit it on or before 7 p.m. tomorrow, please. On or before 7 p.m. I don't know how you're actually going to submit it. I'm going to communicate our host, and then I told you I plan to teach you 2 different flyers today, but then see, just teaching you just a single flyer, say the time we took almost 1 hour 15 minutes. So we took already. So when I was talking about the size of this one. Is a square flyer, good for Facebook, good for Instagram, good for Twitter, good for what is it called? WhatsApp. But there's this particular one that is always being used on the Instagram. So I think this one, let me show you the size. And that was 1080 by 1350 that I talked about, that you need to multiply it by 3. Come on, time don't go. So you see the size there right now. See the same thing, the same approach, the same structure, but different size. And the reason why I made this 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just because I have enough space. You can't compare. This one are portrait now. The height is higher than it's more than the width. So you can see right now. And again, I splitted this, put this one up, put this one bottom. But the other thing I have there, the same thing. So whether you are using this approach or you are using that, whether you are using this size or you are using the smaller size, which is the square size, you are designing the same thing. The only difference is what is the size of your design. Shall we should continue? Maybe we should put an end to it. We are done with this flyer. This particular one, we are done with it. Madam, are you tired or we should continue?
Your energy is still 100%. Do you want us to continue or you want to sleep? Because it's past 10 already, but do you want us to continue this night or you want us to go and sleep? Oh yeah, I'm waiting for your responses. What is let's call it a day? You want to practice? Okay.
Oh yeah, talk.
You want me hot? It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not
Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate. I'm going to continue tomorrow. Just go and practice what you have learned. So, yeah. Do we have any questions? Any questions? Any questions
before we go, please? Let me hear from you.
I said you should give them a picture that they can use to replicate.
Picture? Picture they can use. Okay, I'm actually going to. Did you mean the flyer, to download the flyer and send to you, or which picture are you talking about?
The flyer they want to replicate.
Exactly. I'm actually going to download it and send it to the group. Inshallah.
Okay. So that they can be clear on the assignments.
Exactly.
It will be shared. All right, no problem.
All right.
Okay, thank you so much. We're going to see you tomorrow now. 8:30 p.m. Tomorrow's one is going to be 8:30, so you can start earlier. So
all right, no problem. Let's clear our time before. Right. Beyond that time, beyond that day, beyond tomorrow. Inshallah. All right, thank you all for coming. See you tomorrow, inshallah.
Thank you, sir. All right. Have an amazing evening. Okay, champions, have an amazing evening. So it's going to send the flyer and I'm going to post it so you can be able to replicate for some of us that are ready to explore our creative skills to an extent. Okay, that life for submission probably is going to let me know that. So have an amazing evening, everybody. If you have not done all your assessments, try to make sure that you wrap up your assessments for the week, this weekend. So because you don't want to have backlog. Next weekend, choke. Next weekend is another week of massive stuff. You know that this challenge is a 50 days challenge and the 7 weeks challenge, right? So 3 weeks is for learning, 4 weeks is for implementation. And out of these 3 weeks, we've already done 1 week. 1 week is gone. So the second week, the third week for learning as well. So there's still we're not done with WhatsApp marketing, right? So you already learned how to grow your audience on WhatsApp, but you have not learned how to actually turn them to buyers, nurturing, conversion, offer creation, how you can make a lot of money. Use Instagram for your business, generate a lot of visibility on Instagram, content creation. So it is massive. After this week session, next weekend, we're going to be having, you can guess who we're going to be having next weekend. Next weekend, we're going to be having, who are we going to be having? We're going to be having Onifari. She's going to be teaching us how to create amazing, nice product pictures. So, and it's going to be really explosive. So you don't want to lose your steez. You don't want to lose your steez. Make sure that your energy is high all through this challenge, because it gets hotter and hotter by the day. So bye for now, everybody.